I'm Jason Weathington, the Horticulture Extension Agent for Cumberland County, and I had the good fortune this summer of working on a project called the Junior Master Gardener Camp. And that camp was actually the first of its kind, to my knowledge, in Cumberland County. And so we were excited to treat that as a pilot project. Well, I think the first thing we have to do is acknowledge that this generation of kids is super intelligent. I mean, they're really bright kids. They just have a disconnect with the natural world. They spend a lot of time on social media, the Instagrams, the Twitters, the Facebook, and not as much time, I think, as we would like for them to outside. Texas A&M actually developed this curriculum, which was called the Junior Master Gardener Program. So the model of the program is growing good kids by igniting a passion for learning, success, and service through a unique gardening education. And the curriculum is so well done that we really followed it pretty closely for those 8 weeks that we had the camp. So the kids over the 8 weeks, they would cover a particular topic each Friday. So they did plant physiology, soils and hydrology. They learned about the importance of crop rotation and fruits, vegetables, insects, disease. So they really got to take their time and focus in on each particular component of gardening. So we thought, and in addition to that, they got to see a crop go from seed to actually producing fruit over the course of 8 weeks. So they planted cucumber seed on June 17th, and they were harvesting cucumber at the end of the summer and taking it home with them. Well, I think the Junior Master Gardener Camp was a huge success, especially for it being the first of its kind in our county. I think a lot of things we're not able to quantify. Now we run evaluations and look at those reviews, and we were pretty pleased with those. But the thing that I noticed the most was the change in the kids. You know, they developed a sense of confidence out in nature. They started to lead some of the tasks that we were doing rather than us telling them what to do and them completing that lesson. We would kind of more or less guide them along the way rather than so much instruction. So we really left it to, by the end we were doing a lot of just unstructured activities where they would get in the garden and they would just start observing things. They would start discovering things. They would start asking their own questions. And it's really a unique kind of learning, but I think it's an effective way to teach agriculture to young people. Well, the program was built on the backs of our master gardeners. They provided scholarships to a lot of the campers. They helped in terms of volunteering for the camp. There were 3 or 4 ladies that were there every single week. And I told them, and they thought I was joking, but I told them, this thing wouldn't have lasted 2 weeks without you, because they really were so good with the kids. And I personally, I've never worked with this age group, and I've especially not tried to teach this age group gardening. So they had tremendous patience with the kids. They really got down, and we were able to work with them in groups of 2s and 3s rather than me working with a group of 15, on my own. So it would have absolutely not been possible without them and without the staff at Cape Fear Botanical Garden. They were tremendous in setting up a classroom for us. All the things that we needed to complete our lessons they provided, and anytime we needed assistance, they were right there working with us. So really, there were a lot of hands that went into making this possible. Okay, so as far as the Junior Master Gardener program, the camp itself, in my view, served as a spark for the future Junior Master Gardener Club. What we're talking about doing is meeting once a month. So we're starting to develop relationship with kids, with young people in Fayetteville, giving them an option and allowing them to meet on a regular basis throughout the year, and then still have camps in the summer. And the other thing we're looking at doing is having an option for a younger group, so that this summer was a 9 to 13 age group, but we're going to look at doing like a 5 to 8. So we're looking at offering that to a larger age range. But as far as learning more about the camp and for all the other opportunities that 4-H provides the young people of Cumberland County, they can contact our extension office at 910-321-6860, or just come by and see us. We are located near the Crown Coliseum at 301 East Mountain Drive right here in Fayetteville.